Hello everyone, this is Loke. This is update 016. So I have two new functionalities and a bunch of new props. So let's get the props one started here. Let's load a quick stage. So here in the new props, if you see, I have a bunch of new ones like the garbage bin. I have like a plastic jug. I have the recycle bin, the garbage bin here. Corrugated hose, big one where you can actually go to simulation mode, go prone, and you can go underneath like that. And then I also have somebody, I think there was a European match that used upside down bins that they removed the wheels and they use it as like a vision barrier instead of barrel stack. So I have that as well. And then I have a new wall. Somebody actually requested for this, which is essentially a small 1x2 wall with a corrugated hose through it that you can shoot through, just like you're shooting through a barrel. I also have a bunch of spalling guards. So if you go over to here and go to support structures, you see a bunch of plate spalling guards. So if you do this was also in European match, and what they did was they put the small plates inside of these ones here like that. So when you shoot it, the spalling would hit this instead of go fly and hit some other target. So I have a spalling guard for that. I have a popper spalling guard as well if you want to put it around the popper like that. I also have wall guards. So if you go to vision barriers here, you see now I have this thing called wall guard verticals. For folks who want to do this, they usually put corrugated plastic at the side of the walls like this. You can change the color, maybe just change it to black like that, right? So that when you shoot, what happens is it will actually, instead of tearing up the wall, it will show you if there was a bullet hole, a full diameter hit through the wall or not. And if it's through the wall, then you count it as a miss. Otherwise, you can count it as a partial hit or something like that, right? So now you have this ones that you can move around, position any way you want on the wall, change the color. Right? You have a vertical one and also a horizontal one like that. Maybe change this to black as well, right? You can do that as well. And then the ones that you just saw here is a shoot to start. So what happens is in simulation mode or in Dryfire mode, to start you have to, so if you go to Dryfire mode, so if you want to start, you hit enter to begin the timer, but now we have an option to shoot. So basically in Dryfire mode, if for those of you who use laser trainers, can just shoot at this prop.
Are you ready?
And the timer will start.
Stand by.
Right? And then when you're done with the stage, you can just shoot it to end and then you can shoot.
Are you ready?
Start again like that. And so that's a pretty handy feature for those of you who use laser trainers. And then the last update is the update to the written stage briefing. So some of you mentioned that officially IPSC requires you to list out all the individual props that you use. Instead of saying how many paper targets or how many steel targets, you want to actually call out, like in this one we have 2 mini size IPSC targets, 2 full size, and then a bunch of IPSC poppers, like the full size and 2 and 3 minis, right? And so what you do is you go here, go to stage briefing, and if you go to print and you select IPSC, now you see that the targets are now actually counted and called out specifically. And so I hope, I think it was Karel, somebody on Messenger, send me a message on Messenger, say this is how the official IPSC stage briefings should be or should look like. And also I added the course type here as well. I hope you liked all these new changes. So that's it for update 0.16. A bunch of new props here. Hope you find it all useful. I'd like to thank my Patreon subscribers who have been supporting my work here, improving the tool. And if you're interested to become a Patreon subscriber, just go ahead and join this link. I hope you all have a great weekend. I'm wishing you lots of alphas, and I'll see you on the range.